I got trouble in your life today.
Can't take no trouble out of it.
I got trouble in your life today.
Motor is so many people. Try come out alright. Alright. Not to be the realize they go live already. Anyway, we are going to say now. Big up ABR News TV, see?
Come on, then make we talk program and the Vatican program.
18 and a half years under PNP, and PNP brought the country to its knees. And what this government had do to the country in 9 years or in 10 years? And they are the ones living and reaping off of the 18 and a half years under the PNP belt. A lot of good things have been done in the country. Is PNP perfect? We're not saying that. But I want to hear this exchange.
My question and my challenge is Senator Marlon Morgan this morning. If you want to speak and you have a free rein to speak, come on the Make We Talk program and the Vatican program. Why are you afraid to come on our programs? Why are you afraid? You run off of Portland Spice TV a couple of days ago. Because what? According to you, we're members of the People's National Party. Well, the last time I checked, I'm not a member of any political party but Jamaica, and Jamaica come first for me.
Yes.
But what we will not do, Senator Morgan, we will not allow you to continue spreading the lies that you continue spreading in this country. We will not continue, we're not allowed to do it, sir. And if you call yourself a patriotic Jamaican, then think as one and speak for the Jamaican people, not for your party.
And to tell people that their tummy, their belly is full when they're starving. That's what he's doing, right? I tell you. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
And that is wickedness.
Patrick, we are dealing with that.
Why don't Marlon Morgan trouble the Landowner of St. Elizabeth? Until now, majority of persons haven't gotten any relief from burial. They have no relief from the burial program.
Yes.
The former premier of the Cayman Islands came to Jamaica and donated how much $1,000 dollars to the relief program in burial for St. Elizabeth. Have the people gotten those money?
So we need
accountability. I want to speak about those things, Margaret. Of course we need accountability. The people on saying that $3 trillion isn't accountable for. Until now, nobody explained to us where the money is separated. What happened?
Absolutely. All they do is come out, jump out, and say we're saying that they thief $3 trillion. And that was never the conversation. We're saying that it is unaccounted for. And the AG, that wonderful, hard-working, beautiful young woman, Pamela Monroe Ellis, she put that out there. It is unaccounted for. I really think that Marlon is somebody who has the trappings that can be a good senator. He has the trappings that can be a good senator. However, what happened? He chooses to behave in a buffoonery manner. You know, he chooses to basically spread all sorts of innuendos, lies even, and so on. And he doesn't believe in looking at things rational. He's just an out-and-out rock-stone labor man that believe that, listen, he must come out and defend and support all sorts of nonsense, and indeed some people would say nastiness in some case. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, welcome, caller.
Your caller, Jeffrey Tavares, OB, said something on the program that was very defamatory.
Marlon, I am not
my brother, this is a legal matter. This is a legal matter.
And I am not entertaining you. I am not entertaining you.
Tender an apology to me forthwith so that I do not have to escalate this matter further. This is a legal matter. Jeffrey Tavares, as you did a while ago as well, defamed me essentially on the program this morning by referring to me as a liar. Just a while ago with this caller, following the call from this caller a while ago. Okay, now it will be for you to prove in a court of law and not bring new stuff into dispute. It will be for you to prove in a court of law that I have told lies. You will have that burden of proof. Okay. Alright, so you and Jeffrey Tavares will have that burden of proof. However, let me throw the opportunity to Jeffrey Tavares to withdraw his commentary regarding me being a liar.
Right?
You are under an obligation using News Talks platform, and you should not be leaving the station into disrepute. It is a legal matter.
You're the person who bring the station into disrepute.
This is a legal matter, and you are being called on to apologize to me forthwith as is Jeffrey Tavares.
Listen,
You used their platform this morning to facilitate and broadcast commentary about me telling lies and a lie, and you will not be able to prove any such thing.
You will live until you reach 50, 100 years. You will never get an apology from me for nothing because I have said no.
You will exercise. I will have built myself.
Can we just continue the conversation? Go ahead, man, and talk that nonsense. It was on chat. All right? So you're talking because you have mouth. I don't know why you're coming here and trying to bring the program into disrepute. You have tell many of untruth and lies, and they can be proven. So be my guest. All right. This is the kind of situation, that this fella do. This is the thing that he does, and that is why I said at all time, Marlon, I am not interested in having these kind of discourse with you, having a discussion with you. You're on 2 days per week as I am. When you're here, you do your thing. I don't call you. I leave you alone, and you run your program. What you do, you come and basically try to take out chunks of the caller's time and so on. That is why I started to limit you very much. It is of no moment. When you are here, you can say what you want to say. All right?
All I can say, ABR family and well thinking Jamaica.
Big up ABR News TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Brother Bolo VNR. Marlon, Morgan, monkey see, monkey do. You say follow leader. So your leader sue this and sue that, yeah, sue. Alright, so watch now. We are gonna look up what a lie is in a dictionary, by definition, because last time we checked, a lie is a simple thing. Be in or assume, what you say? Remain or kept in a specified state. Be in or assume a horizontal or resting position. Oh Lord, that's not it. The way, direction, or opposite, or position, which is something lies. There's so many goddamn definitions to this. But I joke this. Hold on there. Oh, by law. Alright, let's look for the law one. Of action, charge or claim, be admissible or sustainable. An action for restitution would lie for money paid in breach. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Lied. Lying. I guess the action part, the lying part. That I have to go look for. Alright, lying. Alright. It's very interesting when I go looking at the dictionary upon the word them and their meaning, Because me I look for something totally different. Alright, lying. So I'm saying lying, right? Not telling the truth. Very, very simple. Judith, we are dealing with Nora. Patch it, big up yourself. I see me can soon because it's sounding in my ear, Alright. I'm going to just double tap the screen for me there. If you hit the like button. So Marlon Morgan say him no lie about nothing. Me just want to ask the chat. Based off of some things you hear him say. So Marlon Morgan, you're perfect. You never come up on the platform and lie about nothing at all. You never. Me just ask. So you're Jesus Christ, you're God. You never lie yet. You never exaggerate something. You never. None of them something. You just come out and tell the facts. And that I say, you never lie. You never lie when you come up on your platform them. Cause you know it gonna take time, you know, but me can go down many different videos and me go over what you're saying. You know, about certain things, you know. I'm just gonna use one reference off I top of me. The other day I talk about the teacher them and say the teacher them now can buy car easier than winning an idea. Alright, that I want lie Marlon Morgan. And I mean say a lie, you know. Teachers have called me and tell me say a lie. Them tell you a lie upon them. Then reality don't reflect what you say. So that means you're not telling the truth, Marlon Morgan. In other instance there. You see when I talk about the teacher them, like say teachers now, them can't afford car. First what you should do is investigate how the teacher them a get car. You don't know how them a get car. You don't know if for them people them a buy them car. You don't know if them have to take time pay down on a car and they don't own the car yet. You don't know. But you say, compared to whenever time, I want to know how that even work because of the check the dollar now. Everything is more expensive now. So if a car they cost $1 million 18 years ago, right now that same car they cost $5 million. Easily. If a car did value, one certain level car did value, $1 million some years ago, it can't go value more because why? Inflation. Everything is going up. You ever hear about tariff? The tariff them are gonna make things worse what Trump do to it. Because of more tax that on imports. Do we make cars, Marlon Morgan? So when you make statements like that now, I just come out and say things. And the people then check you and I tell you say a lie I tell. Brother, you have to just eat that, brother. And we know you love to eat. Not my words, based off what some people say. I just say. People say you love to eat. Zane, so if you love to eat, you're supposed to just understand that thing and just relax, brother. You can't say people, you tell the people about their own reality. I just like what the man say. You say, the people are not hungry, but the people are telling you they're hungry. So you say, people are liar. So hold on, you can call the people them liar, but them can't call you liar. Make it make sense. So what you want? You want to sue now. You want to sue the people and call you out for your errors them what you make. And that you want to do? I just say. I don't understand. But then, when you, to me, as I say, monkey see, monkey do. No man, him name in the title, so I hope him see it. Monkey see, monkey do, Marlon Morgan. So yeah, I say, you, I say, the teacher them a make more money, and you, I say, me just ask you, this is ask me ask. Because I want some clarity. So yeah, I say, teacher them a make more money than before, them a live a better lifestyle than before. So how comes the teacher them not get the money where they forget after months? Since as everything Gucci, why them not get paid on time? Why they not get them retroactive? What go on? Why you not allegedly owe, the government allegedly owe $104 billion to junior doctors? I just say, why? Why all of these things are happening? If everything is just peaches and cream with the government, I don't understand, my general. Because it go back to you say, because everything we talk, everything will come out about the government, and you jump up like Superman, you know. And you are the man who then send out, you know, with one battery in your back, you know. And one big old vest by your chest, you know. I don't know how it old, because, you know, and I think I have a vest in your size. I'm not a big girl, but I just say, I saw you run out. You run out like Superman, brother, with one S by your chest. Zine. Remember when they come out and talk about Andrew Owen's account at SSL? You remember the article that will come out in a nationwide and they have to retract the article. The article have to take off our internet. So we will do this. And then I tell a lie, and I lie that. Why did you retract the article? Could the article have gotten you in trouble, Marlon Morgan? The point to me I make is, you have done enough, Zine, for make people label you as a liar. How about that? Yes? You have done enough. There's enough out there to put this and this together for people label you, Marlon Morgan, as a liar. But, like I said, monkey see, monkey do. You have a prime minister where assets can't declare, but yet still, you know, everybody else is in error and the IC is in error, right? And them do something wrong, and him go as far as to tell the court say, to tell the IC say, to certify in assets that cannot be certified. Indeed want the court to remove the section of the IC that made the IC the IC. So me understand monkey see, monkey do. So you know, if you can't somebody got court for say you a liar, brother, go and waste some money. Cause it look like that look something there. What you call it? That look senator something there. It look like you like pay a lawyer fee. Oh wait, by the way, I don't know if you're gonna pay any lawyer fee because you have lawyers over this or so. Probably, I don't know, probably I get a pro bono, so you not come out of your pocket. So if you make a point allegedly, you might be, it appears. I'm not saying it is. It appears. Janet, how you doing? It appears that you actually exercise some political muscle because you have people over there with lawyer. Well, go ahead. It should be interesting. This will be good content for us. Because now I'm going to dig up all the files of you allegedly lying about the PMP. And, you know, it's many people that is going to do it. It's not just me, you know. Because you said a lot of things that people have said that you're lying about. Some things that the people they actually live through because they're old enough. But you want to tell some type of political history aligned to your side of the party. So what that mean? If you lie about history and a lie, I just say, you never lie yet. You never tell a lie yet. You did bring evidence when I say things and when you say. Did you carry one farm from the library and say, well, here it is. All I've seen from Marlon Morgan is him saying stuff on the internet. I've never seen him done a presentation and put up facts. If he says, see evidence here why I said this. I've never seen it. Ever, 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 ever. Him just come and read off one little paper like so. And then people call this program and that program and hear some over this and say, yo, Andre, Marlon Morgan is lying. Yo, one lady called me one day, one teacher, 25 years. She a teacher, say, you know, so she be teaching her PMP era. And she teaching her JLP. One next lady called me, 23 years. She fly out. She couldn't take no more the JLP. She left Jamaica. After 23 years of teaching, and some of it under Andrew, she left Jamaica and live overseas now with her husband. Right? I have the videos on the platform. You can hear the words. They called you a liar, Marlon Morgan. The people are calling you a liar. It has nothing to do with the flag of them, or the people them are calling out. People will live through the situation that you are allegedly lying about. So what you do? You come talk about your suit. You can't do anything you want for what I say. You have to sue everybody. Because people are not going to stop till you say a liar. So we're suing a go. You're weak, bro. Show your facts then. When you come out and say certain things, show your facts. Say, alright, see that? This me I talk about. See how PMP mash up the country, and then do it that way. See the evidence. Want to keep talking about FinSac. Release the FinSac report now, brother. Why not hold on the FinSac report? Oh, the FinSac report appears to be that it doesn't say what you want it to say, so now hold on it. Allegedly. Eh? Warm to the Kroll report for the Usain Bolt and them people their money. Wanna release it now, man. Release it now. Cause remember say election here now. If those reports favor the messaging and the alleged lies that you have told on the PMP about the historical politician side of it, release the reports. And put out your chest like so. Like so. Just lift up your chest. And then start sue everybody. Because you are telling the truth. Show everything and tell the truth and then start sue everybody. Just do it, brother. Instead of come on the platform them and I can talk about, you're a threat man. With the other day when you call up Dr. Dayton Campbell name and the man say, if you call up my name again about that, I'm going to sue you. Why you stop call up your name? So, is it that and an indication that you were lying, Marlon Morgan. When the man tell us I carry a court, why you stop calling name if I shoot you when I talk? Why you never stand on business? You forgot? You forgot when daytime can be tell us I carry a court and you cease and desist without a cease and desist? Why you cease and desist? Why you never continue to say when I say on the internet? Were you lying, Marlon Morgan? Again, monkey see, monkey do. Can follow you know. You get a battery put in your back. Because allegedly you're getting paid to defend the undefendable. You're getting paid to defend a underperforming government, to paint a picture as if they were performing or is performing. Allegedly. I saw that attack in the street, don't know me, so. All over the internet. They can go on all of these platforms. The people are calling and they're saying it. That's what they think about you, Marlon Morgan. It's not me. You understand? It's not me. You get what I say? So, I don't know. Somebody say what? Marlon needs to Bradburn and Jim. But then again, you used to work at one famous entity that is alleged to be aligned with the Jamaica Labour Party and is biased towards them, and that's where it came from. And of course it's a breeding tree for alleged senators of the JLP. But then again, me not even have to say alleged, because I remember hearing a speaker of the house bigging up vloggers for the JLP. So the JLP have vloggers with them pay allegedly. I know so nobody now pay me for my views, you know. My views is my views. As a matter of fact, I cannot be bought. You understand? This is my independent thinking about what I am seeing in a Jamaica. You get what I deal with? So when me see you now come out and I reel up on a ray, I say, well, hold on, Marlon, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. But I have a sink with the ship. You know, I feel like say, I sink and I want to sink with the ship. That me feeling up. Listen to Marlon Morgan again, because some people just come in and hear Marlon Morgan again. Don't listen to this. Marlon Morgan get mad.
And that $3 trillion is not accountable for. Until now, nobody explained to us where the money disappeared. What happened?
Absolutely. All they do is come out, jump out and say we're saying that they thief $3 trillion. And that was never the conversation. We're saying that...
You know why them a come out and say them not like the word. They don't like the word. They don't like talk about the trillions of dollars are missing. Because the missing suggests certain other things where them not like the suggestion. But it's not our fault that you never took care of business. It's not our fault that you never keep your receipts them. So the Jamaican public, whether they want to say it out of their mouth or not, the majority of the Jamaican public don't trust the government. They are under the impression that because, you see, alright, may I show you vibes? May I show you vibes? You see, look at the reasoning, people. You see, public opinion is very important in our politics, you know. And every politician know that. So, basically, as a politician, I would think, this is my reasoning, this is me. I would think so you would want to operate in a certain way. My mother always say, when we did born, she start walk on the chalk line. You know the chalk line when they in Migla Road? Shereen Wagwan. Yeah, he might distract from the real issues, but we still have to talk about it. Yeah, and really, I'm not really distracted from the real issues, you know, because I will tell about me personally. I am going to bring up the real issues because he's saying what he's saying. Like, we're going to bring up the trillions of dollars we're missing. And we're going to talk about it, you know I'm going to talk about that? You know I'm going to talk about it? Remember the big old article where they come out in the newspaper foreign, and that they make them get upset because they must say, the thing which are foreign. And the man must say, yo, hey, let me see if I find the article. Supposed to be on my phone now. Hold on, the people. Hold on there. Wait. Let me see if I find the article there. The article there on my phone. Let me give me a second there. They're kind of far down, you know. So I feel, you know, but I have it still. I have the article. If you're not there, it's a phone, there another one. Look at that other phone there, alright. So, oh, my bad, sorry. X off that. So what me I say? The trillions of dollars are missing what the auditor general they put out. Zin, when you as a politician know say public opinion is important, the first thing you have to do is make sure you operate in a certain way where you have all the checks and balances so nobody can say or assume or come to any type of conclusion near say you the thief the money. I would think that that's how you would operate. Yankee bless, big up yourself. Yeah, I talk about Blue Lagoon. I talk about the threatening of lawsuit. Remember say the whole of them after the vlog of them from morning because them this a government don't like freedom of speech or that we find out, you know. Them don't like the dialogue, them don't like the conversation. They would have more like they want to control the narrative, so they are more like to have people enough for them can over there so with us. Tell the people them what them want them to hear. Freedom of the press. Remember say freedom of the press index gone down under this government. You know? Remember good enough. You understand? Remember say freedom of the press is gone under this government. That is no more existing. It is going down every single day. I mean I talk about the world index. I don't talk about just when me feel. I talk about actual facts. Remember say one article come out the other day about it. Elga, where you going with? But I can't find it. I don't remember what the article this say exactly like it, the word extravagant or something like that. Or enormous. Some adjective to describe the amount of money we're missing. I mean I tell you say the man them never like that, the man them get mad. Man them must say, yo, brother, unaccounted for. There was a whole debate about what unaccounted for means. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tread softly because you see the AI thing serious enough. So people can make video and make a man sound like he must say this when him said that. You feel me I deal with so. You see for them website like you have GIS and them website there. You see like Observe and them thing there. We stick to them one day because I feed them own. You get what I say? But we can't find the article, but we can move on from that. So here it is.
The teeth, $3 trillion. And that was never the conversation. We're saying that it is unaccounted for. And the AG, that wonderful, hard-working, beautiful young AG, woman, yes. Pamela Monroe Ellis, yes. She put that out there. Like it is unaccounted for. I really think that Marlon is somebody who has the trappings that can be a good senator. He has the trappings that...
And I don't agree with him about the good senator part. I mean, I agree with that.
Can be a good senator. However, what happened, he chooses to behave in a buffoonery manner. You know,
I would say that he is a buffoon. Monkey see, monkey do. That's why I said what I said. Because the first impression last, you know, my first impression of Marlon Morgan is buffoonery. Yes, I called the Colin Bell show one day and I asked Marlon Morgan a very, very serious question. And you know what he did? He joked about it. He literally joked because he didn't want to answer the question. It was an actual question about the Prime Minister. And you know what it is? It's about the same thing called lying. It is about the same topic called lying. Oh my God, you know me can't find that. No, me can't find it, dog. Hold on the people. Hold on there. Father God. You can't find the article, that video there. Marlon Morgan. Marlon Morgan. Marlon Morgan. Simon Croskin. Dr. Dayton Campbell. I think I want to live stream with the deep. I'm going to go on the live stream. Father God, please make me find it. Please make me find it, Father God. Marlon Morgan. Marlon Morgan. Colin Bell. No, man, that man. Cha-cha. I'm going to go on the other one. Will you give me a second, the people? Let me see if we can find this. May I tell you, this that is perfect. Colin Bell. Colin Bell. Who that Miss Curiosity kid who go on? Born again, Lord. Big up yourself. Damn, man. Alright, I'm putting in first name. I'm seeing more videos. 4 months ago, 3 months ago. I see me can't find this here. But in the meantime, what may I say? The intimidation tactics now go work, brother. Continue the way I do. When it does a sharpen up people even more. Well, I know I take it as a challenge when y'all start behaving like this. Class, if a man choose buffoonery as his mode of operation on numerous occasions, it means being a buffoon is his character. Exactly, my general. That is exactly what I'm saying. I believe you when you tell me who you are. Alright? And if I am of the opinion that you are a buffoon, that's my opinion. We are going to sue me for my opinion. Based on the things that you have said, which other people in their own experience know it is a lie. If them call a liar, brother, oh you fi vex. Oh you fi vex. And that's how you sue people. But you better go sit down here, man. That may I tell you in a real life. A joke. Man, say if you give one something, I don't know what name Pink Panther blouse and skirt, but that's serious. Oh, Pink Panther coming. Murder. Murder, sugar. You know, when I tell the people, them say, you see, instead of call Marlon Morgan one liar, call him one crash dummy. Call him a crash dummy. The only people who are crash dummy just walk around and chat foolishness. When them know say evidence that they show say a foolishness them at all. He's a crash dummy. He's a yes man. Call him a yes man or a crash dummy. Nobody call him no liar. You can't sue you for that, you know. Call him a yes man or a crash dummy. Yeah, man. I want them car there when they used to run up in a wall for test the car to see how impact would be. Him a want crash dummy. Call him a crash dummy or one yes man. Nobody call him no blouse and skirt like that. You have to know the style. You understand me? I deal with number of vibes, can't tell you vibes. You have to know the style. Call him a crash dummy. Marlon Morgan, you want crash dummy. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, me say that. That's my opinion. I want crash dummy. Other people call it bullfrog, but me I call it one crash dummy. Because you can't be an intelligent person and I come out and I chat foolishness. Because you think you're just smarter than everybody else. When really I want crash dummy. Because the evidence that ever show say you're a dummy. You know, whether you only a fool yourself, you make yourself a fool. Timo, what up, bro? What's going on, player? Hey, Timo, thank you for your donation, bro. I'm glad to see you. You see what I said last time, thanks for the cash up. See? Let me see. Watching more I learn your country, it seems they are adapting too many of American. No, I think Jamaica has moved away from America. This country is adopting dictatorship ways. There's some remnants of America because I remember that they were adopting dictatorship ways as well. But originally, America, Wagwan Scarpy, America never really have dictatorship ways. America have a stark democratic constitution. And if it's followed, see, look at even though Trump is trying, Trump saying he want to change the constitution, but can he? The way the constitution structure America, can he really? No, he can't do it because the Senate now work with him. He's structuring our way to keep balance of power. You feel what I say? Even if he want, I don't have a problem with Trump. I honestly don't. I'm just saying, him don't do everything right. I understand the people I come from. Zane, I really do. I understand the people I come from with him. But I like Trump. You know why I like Trump? Because he's easy to see him coming. Him is honest. Him is not a liar. Anything him say I'm going to do, him do it. Say you know walk alright, him going to do this alright. You don't say if you prepare yourself. You don't want nothing more than that from a leader. A dishonest leader is a wicked bumblehole. Sorry for the bad word, but he's a wicked person. Them people in the normal. And we have one dishonest leader in Jamaica. Oh, that I same thing as one liar. But that's my opinion. He's dishonest. I have many videos to show how dishonest he is. When him say I'm going to do this and then him don't do it. You lie, brother. He's a dishonest person. Bro. I just say facts. You see me? You say this about this and then we find out say that. You lie. What do you lie about? Siaga is the visionary for Portmore. Then we go in the library and look for the evidence. Liar tell. You liar. Too much evidence to show say you liar. I'm PMP, bro. I no Siaga I'm not free with that. At the PMP, Portmore is PMP. PMP is Portmore. Just I eat that. Feed them vision, them everything at them. From the beginning of them. So when they say that they lie. So when Marlon go come talk about say, brother, we can't say you lied if we know say you lied, bro. Once the evidence there, we can't say, yo, you lied in that. You know say you lied? You lied. We can't say that. No, me not say you lied. But just I say, you want crash dummy. Because we hear talk about someone and something. And I'm going to put my video together, you know. I don't have to say it, you know, but just I can put it together. Put this right as what you say and then put it through. You see how that work? Without saying it. Since as I like to rate it, because you just go, yo, you see, you like attention, so you're going to get attention. You like when people show you. Because you think, say, you're one of them who think, say, all attention is good attention. Don't follow the hype. Because what you do is destroy your entire political career. No regular, sensible citizen will take it seriously. After we had this whole time from last year till now, nobody never take it seriously, bro. Here's a joke. Here's a joker, bro. Have some self-respect, man. Not do that, man. Just have some self-respect, brother. That's all we are saying. Have some self-respect. Don't sell out your morals or sell out your ethics. Have some self-respect. You think, say, you see, that's what I mean. I'm on the right solo, you know. I don't really do group, you know. You understand what I deal with? Because I have a mind of my own. And I'm in a really, in a compromising of my morals. So I stay to myself. Because I'm not going to do this and see how I do that. I'm me a real friend. You know what Tanya Stevenson say? Being my friend means that you are not. The truth automatically gonna come your way because you're my friend. Me not gonna tell you a lie, I tell you the truth. If you are going like you eat that, man say you are going like you eat that. Why me gonna tell you otherwise? Me don't want you continue to be a idiot. I want you to start act sensible now, so I'm gonna tell you say you are going like you idiot. I rate you. I rate you. If you never rate you, I'm gonna tell you say you're more like you idiot right now. I'm gonna want you to do the same for me. Come here, I walk around like one buffoon. You can imagine you say my friend and you see me I go like me I eat that and not tell me say me I go like me I eat that. And then me continue to go like me I eat that. And my wife tell my future wife and she look at me and say, you know, so that boy I eat that and nobody want me. No man, you don't like me as a friend. You're not my friend. You can't keep your friendship. We don't do yes man around here. So. You have to be a man. We don't do yes man. Man. You have to be a man. Tell me truth. And if you are a woman, you have to be a woman. Tell me truth. No compromise around here. And that's a problem with the world. Compromise morals and ethics them too much. And we expect the world to be like good and like productive. No, it can't be productive if you are compromise. A discipline. Discipline of what? Make people reach somewhere. Consistency and discipline. Not compromise. Compromise set your back. Right now some things that come to my phone, I can't even talk about it. I have to just read and just. Jamaica not good enough? Jamaica not good none at all. If you don't believe me, Jamaica not good none at all. The amount of things are going simultaneously. That means several different things happening at once. But you see, God is in control, you know. Because God give everybody rope to hang themselves. And the whole pie politician them right now, you know how much rope them gather from 2016 till now. They soon hang, you know. They soon hang themselves. You just watch what I go. They soon hang themselves, man. Give them a minute. Just give them a minute. Give them one minute. See what I'm going to say. I still can't find the video, you know what? You know what funny? I did it on my computer, I'm going to find it still. I did a reaction to Colin Bell when I did call in on the program. Ryan Campbell was going, bro. We did do a reaction call. We did call him and I said, so the Prime Minister said this. This is exactly what I did ask Marlon Morgan. I said to him, yo, watch you know. So when the Prime Minister said, after 100 days, I'm going to do this. I know we there 7,000 days. And you know do. And me even go as far as to say, the most tangible promise we did make, or commitment we did make for the 100 days, is that he would have set an election date. That can do, you know. Not no stop him from do that, you know. Him just never do it. So I said to him, alright, so because we're there at the point now where him did make the commitment there from 2016 and now at 2025. A lie when I tell you, him never did want to answer the question. He make up some little thing to say like say you're Ray. Let him do. I read him and make up something. Pan Colin Bell show me and say, Kuya. Bro, you not stand for nothing, bro. You not stand for nothing. A simple, the way I'm frame a question, a yes or no, you know, is either you believe you lie matel or you don't believe you lie matel. Well, if you say a no, you're going to expose yourself. But what him do is to run a joke and not answer the question. And him still expose himself. So you want crash dummy, bro. You want crash dummy. And it's just the truth. You are crash dummy. It's sad. It's sad. Mama, buy some ice now. Cool here, I get hot. Anyway, that's how I did set him. Let me go back to
in a buffoonery manner. You know, he chooses to basically spread all sorts of innuendos, lies even, and so on. And he doesn't believe in looking at things rational. He's just an out and out rock stone labor man that believe that, listen, he must come out and defend and support all sorts of nonsense, and indeed some people would say nastiness in some case. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, welcome caller.
Your caller Jeffrey Tavares, OB.
Marlon, Madam Producer, Marlon, I am not
my brother, this is a legal matter. This is a legal matter.
Marlon, I am not entertaining you. I am not entertaining you, Marlon.
An apology to me forthwith, Marlon, so that I do not have to escalate this matter further. This is a legal matter. Jeffrey Tavares, as you did a while ago as well, defamed me essentially on the program this morning by referring to me as a liar. Just a while ago with this caller, following the call from this caller a while ago. Okay, now it will be for you to prove in a court of law and not the new starting to distribute. It will be for you to prove in a court of law that I have told lies. You will have that burden of proof. Okay. Alright, so you and Jefferson.
Marlon Morgan. You going to court, not going to change the mind of the people. They are already of the opinion that, not the opinion, let me just reframe that. The people are saying that you're a liar, Marlon Morgan. You have to take some responsibility. Either come up with better arguments, but the court thing now gonna help you. You have made your reputation like this. It's just the truth. It's the truth.
Anyhow, we'll have that burden of proof. However, let me throw the opportunity to Jeffrey Tavares to withdraw his commentary regarding me being a liar.
Right?
You are under an obligation using News Talks platform, and you should not bring the station into this. It is a legal matter.
You're the person who bring the station into
this is a legal matter, and you have been called on to apologize to me forthwith, as is Jeffrey Tavares.
Listen, you
use their platform this morning to facilitate and broadcast commentary about me telling lies and a lie, and you will not be able to prove any such thing.
You will live until you reach 50, 100 years. You will never get an apology from me for nothing, because 50. I have said no.
50, 100 years. Man, that man's standing on business. Marlon Morgan, the man said 50, 100 years. Marlon, you have to swim now, bro. Bro, you have to swim. You can't. The Defiance. You are Marlon Morgan. And you stand on truth. You have to swim. The man said 50,000 years. He's not apologizing for nothing. Marlon, you cannot bluff this swim, you know. You can't do that, my general. Oh, you have to bluff the swim. The swim can't bluff. You have to swim because the man I tell you, say, you will you're not going to live for 50 to 100 years, or 50,000 years, or 50 nothing. Like, but now I say 50, but 50, 100. Anything with 50 after it, you're not, no. Anything after, no. 50, 100 years, bro, it's over, bro. That's 5,000. Just call it a day.
You will never get an apology from me for nothing, because I have said no.
He used the word never, Marlon Morgan. You have to sue him. We want to see this in court. Guys, listen to me. I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's 118 of you guys watching. Let me tell you what you have to do. You see the beautiful screen right here? You have to double tap it like this. Just double tap it like this. Double tap it 2 times. And all 116 of you would have hit the like button. How about that? Yes? Yeah. Get the likes up, man.
Stop that nonsense. It was on chat. Alright? So you're talking because you have mouth. I don't know why
You say you talking because you got mouth. Anyway, the PMP was live on Sunday, and I must say, I missed everything. I did. I totally did. But let's go to the JPS, because you know we light bill them are something we need for address. Make we hear what JPS is saying. You understand? Let me hear what JPS is saying.
My nephew premiered in the parish on Sunday, O'Shane Masters reports.
Continued pressure this afternoon for the government to speed up discussions for production to resume at the Alpart bauxite plant in Nain, St. Elizabeth. The plant's closure since 2019 has left thousands of Jamaicans unemployed. At a post-cabinet press briefing in April last year, Portfolio Minister Floyd Green said that his team from the ministry met with a high-level team from GISCO as part of a feasibility study. At that time, Minister Green said the team will again visit the plant in June, after which they will submit to the government their plan for reopening. However, to date, there has been no update. It's why Shadow Spokesman on Mining, Philip Paulwell, is urging the government to intervene now.
Pressure now has to be brought to bear to get Alpart open once and for all. And the thing is, the price of aluminum is good. The price of aluminum is good. So now is the time for the plant to be reopened and to be reestablished.
He says the government has been too laid back with the new operators of the plant.
I believe the government will now have to call back in the Chinese and say, listen, the longer this place is shut, is the more difficult it is to have it reopened. And it is unfair for the people of St. Elizabeth for you to have in your possession licenses that guarantee you and the plant is not open, the plant is still shut.
The plant, since becoming operational in 1969, has been closed a total of 3 times, 1985, 2009, and 2019. O'Shane Masters, TVJ News.
So that has to do with energy. Plant is closed, people are not working, that's no jobs. Not good.
Meanwhile, Mr. Paulwell is questioning the delay in talks with JPS over its license. Mr. Paulwell says the government has until July 7 to start negotiations. He argues that there are too many unresolved issues in the license for subsequent action. If you look at the contract that is signed with me, you will see that all of those things are taken care of. That is, you are responsible when there is high voltage. You are responsible for the damage that they do to your equipment. We are going to have to change some of those things. It is unfair, it is unreasonable. If JPS for high voltage, they must pay to repair them. Mr. Paulwell says public negotiations aren't ideal, but the opposition will highlight key issues which he will address in the sectoral debate on May 13. The National Blood Transfusion.
So the light JPS contract renewal, them not start discussions yet? I would think that that would be like something on the top of the agenda because our light bills are way too high. You know.
Transfusion Service is urging Jamaicans to donate blood as the country continues to battle a severe shortage. The situation is worsened by the absence of blood collection centers in 4 parishes, deepening the national supply gap. Details in this report.
So who is responsible for... Yo, me say you want to see my reaction a while ago when me get a text. Yo, you want to see my reaction a while ago when me get a text about present teacher. I swear. You want to see my reaction a while ago? I was like, real talk, real rap. Let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Give me a second there, good people. Alright. Hope I didn't press the wrong one. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done, bro. What? That you won't make me say? I can't bother. Anyway. I think I pressed the wrong thing a while ago. You already started, so why you tell me? Yo, don't listen, man. Don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. All right, do the right thing. All right, good. That's it. All right, back to the show.
Gap. Details.
Imagine that once per year.
This is a significant shortfall that continues to endanger lives and strain the healthcare system.
We all know that blood is always in short supply because we need blood for everything, whether it's doing a surgery, whether it's accidents, trauma, or...
Yo, you know, say Jesse James Clark is a real scientist. All of these events, blood bank, everything to do with health, like him dead. Is there
regular illnesses, most of them complications from non-communicable diseases? You need blood to save a life, and most times it is an emergency situation.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton highlighted the urgency of the situation. He says 4 parishes still lack a blood collection center. However, he says the ministry is putting plans in place to urgently address this gap.
Those parishes are safe, almost secondary. How to see this? I'd like to see all.
I want to encourage road users to drive properly on the road. I want to encourage road users to drive carefully on the road, drive properly on the road. The worst thing you want to do right now is to be in a situation where you need blood because of an accident. Do not, I repeat, stop speeding like too much. When you're driving behind somebody, you need to give yourself enough room between you and the car. You guys know the rules. Yo, you don't want to be in no accident. You don't want to be in any accident. The hospitals are already compromised. All of it, listen to me. The public hospitals are compromised, especially if you live at town, Spanish Town and them places. You have KPH have problem. You have Mobi, oh God, Mobi. Like, just please stay away from the hospitals. That's where we're at right now. Please stay away from the hospitals. Alright, you know you drive long journey. Make sure you pray. Put your faith in a God. If you take your wheel and keep it safe. It bad. Alright, sorry, but I have to get a sermon there.
Parishes have a blood collection for the problem, and I'm going to be meeting with the team to mandate that they put that in place for the best needs. So at least we have coverage. We have 11 stations across the country currently. We need at least 4 more to get up to 15, maybe even more.
The various media platforms. I think if person
Municipal Corporation. This area is comprised of 3 lots, and it has been in a state of this for many years. And the Citizen Association and the residents have reached out to the Municipal Corporation, and they said that this has been going on for years. So we have stepped in, spoken with the CEO and the Chief Financial Officers, and we have established some funds, and we are here today to clean up this area.
Mayor Wilson says the corporation will be putting a condition on the properties to reclaim their funds.
The Municipal Corporation will be remunerated from this before any building plans or any sale of this property can come true. So we are not only expending money to do this, but we expect to recoup those costs.
Because if we would have served notices on the persons and we can't find them to serve notice on them for them to do these things, it's a health hazard, it's a security hazard, it's a seriously facing of our communities. And we're saying that once you buy a lot, it is your responsibility to pay your property tax and also to maintain those lots.
I feel so happy. Safer, yes, definitely. I mean, if you'll see the land, you can see how bad it was. And the mayor said he was going to do it, and he started to chop down maybe a couple of weeks ago now. And now today's the day when the bulldozer are in. And I didn't realize it was 3 pieces of land there, so it's brilliant.
Me, I set me here work. Why? I went a Sunday gone. Alright, no, a lie. Before that, then they have I think I did the Thursday, last week Thursday they have convention for set me here gone. Hey, set me here gone.
Constituent and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation has stepped up its drive to restore public order in sections of East Rural St. Andrew. As part of its ongoing efforts, the corporation is tackling the buildup of debris and other waste in the various communities. Karen Simpson reports.
On Friday, residents of Irish Town, Gordon Town and Mavis Bank in East Rural St. Andrew saw boots on the ground as a multi-agency team descended on their communities. For hours, they attempted to clear piles of debris and large discarded areas that have not only been a sore eye but a hindrance to public order and sanitation.
This is the only main road, and it has been inundated with old vehicles, with junk, with building material, with blocks and sand and other things. And so having served the notice and having given time for persons to remove these materials, they defied the request via the legal notice. And we are here today to carry out the other legal aspect of that notice, which is the enforcement action.
This cleanup operation is part of a wider initiative by the KSAMC to restore civic pride and ensure a cleaner, safer environment across the municipality, especially in areas that have struggled with poor waste disposal and illegal dumping.
I understand the challenges that the residents who are building face as relates to space, but at the same time, we can't overlook the level of impediment and encroachment that these things are causing on the road. We have a responsibility, and we have to, one, maintain public order and public safety. So for persons who have been placing sands and gravel, and trust me, there's been a lot, I'm going to ask person to cease and desist.
Zone 4 Commander Inspector Hugh Lewis says maintaining public order requires collaboration, noting that the involvement of multiple agencies is essential to achieving lasting results.
So in terms of the boulders along the side of the roadways, the land slippages, right? Significant portion of those were cleared along the Irish Town main road. So you find that both single lane traffic and double lane traffic can better be facilitated going down and up the Irish Town main road with the landslides being cleared.
Karen Simpson, TVJ News.
Hey, Mayor Swaby, and I think his name Robert Hill. I see him in the news lately. First me I hear. Them are working now? No, there's a lot of work to do in Kingston, trust me. And St. Andrew. Yo, I'm going to turn to them and tell them, yo, one part that smell like a pigsty. This smell like a native river town, you know? I turn to them and tell them, yo, right, this smell like a pigsty. But when I look at it and say, oh, I want dump. When them put gab, but it smell like a pigsty. Yo, the whole heap of work, do man, but the whole heap of work is to be done. Can't tell her that. And this is very encouraging because no matter about that roadway, when you look, you know, whole heap of debris and old car put on the side of the road, and you have a landslide and man clean up all of that. So yeah, we encourage you. We're glad to see that.
Meanwhile, the KSMC is issuing a warning to residents of East Rural St. Andrew. City Inspector Alric Francis says individuals who fail to comply with public order regulations will face the full brunt of the law.
I'm asking persons who have the challenge of space to first come to us. Let us review the area, examine the area to see if it is allowed, what we can work out. But if you just go ahead and just drop it, and some of these areas that we have seen, we would have given a 1 month notice, a 2 month notice, and no compliance. You cannot have these things on the roadway perpetual.
It's time for a break. Stay with us. More stories when we return. Central
Rocky Point, and we went inland as well. Some of the drains we can
big up Central High students. Them are clean up Rocky Point. Big up them. Love that initiative. Big up on yourself. What else is going on in the news?
To roll back alone.
Business minute. Alright, moving on. St. James Police launch operation. What?
Welcome back to Primetime News, and a special welcome if you're watching on onespotmedia.com. Up first tonight, police in St. James are turning up the pressure on criminals with the launch of a targeted operation which is now in effect. The lawmen provided details at a press conference on Friday.
The St. James Police Division has, for some time now, been notorious for serious crimes, particularly murders. But now,
the St. James Division is seeing a 62% reduction in murders. We're now at 19 compared to 50 for the corresponding period of 2024. Overall, the division is seeing a general reduction as it relates to the fear of crime.
And in the coming days, residents are being warned that they will be seeing an increase in police presence as the lawmen continue to target gangs. With the assistance of the military, they will be swarming specific communities, the township, and major thoroughfares throughout the parish. Dubbed Operation Storm 2, the police say despite the encouraging figures, they will not let up in the fight against crime.
Law-abiding citizens need not to be worried, as the focus will be on the gangs, as we intend to remove them permanently from the communities which they are hiding and are operating in. We are encouraging the citizens to provide information to the police directly through 119, Crime Stop, or any other channel about the gangs and their membership.
DSP Edwards highlighted some of the gangs on the police's radar.
Is the G6 gang, they operate in Salt Spring, Rose Heights, 641 gang, Salt Spring.
Shit, my bad, y'all.
They operate in Salt Spring, Rose Heights, 641 gang, Salt Spring, Rose Heights, Bloods gang, Flower Hill, YSF, Bird Hill, KDF, Mount Salem, Downtown Sparta and Young Sparta Generation, Flankers, Rebel gang from the Flankers community, Libyan gang, Flankers, YAK, Norwood, HDF, Norwood, One Don gang, Mount Carey, Shmoney, Maroontown, and Bad 13 from Springmount.
The police say they're particularly concerned about shootings in populated spaces where innocent people get hurt.
We will not allow criminals to go around shooting people like birds anywhere and anytime. And to use a popular Jamaican phrase, it won't go so, as our response will be swift and decisive. And we hope those who have ears to hear will hear.
Yo, using a popular Jamaican phrase, remember say, a Damon Carver say, what can go so? You might say, it won't go so. Yo, me like that police, brother. That brother has start. What name? SSB, what? What that? They ever go back? What that?
So we are warning the gang not to challenge or resist the police when we come, as we have a lawful responsibility to first defend and protect ourselves and the decent law-abiding citizens of this parish. Because if we cannot protect and defend ourselves, how are we going to protect and defend them? We're appealing to all gang members and their supporters from the respective gangs to do the right thing and surrender yourselves and the guns in your possession to us and to prevent us from coming for you, because we will be using every lawful tool that we have at our disposal.
Janella Press News, TVJ News.
About that lawful tool. No, let me be clear. I am not an advocate for crime, so let's just throw that out the window. However, in recent times, the police force has come under scrutiny based off the amount of unalivings that have been happening under them. Specifically, 170 last time I checked. Them can up, and it appears that, can't say it any other way, but It's like an execution, it's just jury and executioner. It appears that way. And it's very concerning because police work has to do with intelligence, and also when you catch somebody, you can interrogate them. There's not a lot of catching going on. That's what I'm saying. Or interrogation. There's just mog, a straight mog. And my thing is this. All of these ghettos in Jamaica was created by politicians. Yes, all of the Garrison them was created by politicians. Whichever side they want to pint pan, left that up to you. The Garrison them know who on which side I make them Garrison. Yes? But they were all made by politicians. Nobody now know access to send gun through nowhere. The people when I get to have them money there, where the gun them come from? Things have now gotten out of control. And now I believe that the police have been given a green light to excommunicado. So I have heard many rumors about campaign trails where known criminals are standing with superintendents of police and politicians in the same area. And they cannot be touched. Henry Morgan never did have no license firearm. Let's carry it all the way back. He never did have no license firearm. Look upon the conspiracy of Henry Morgan. It is alleged that he was going to speak about some people. And he never made it to speak about some people. If you watch the clip with Henry Morgan when he looked in the camera and said what he said, he never did make it. After he said what he said, it is alleged him burn up himself now. Did Henry Morgan look like somebody that wanted to unalive himself? Or Henry Morgan was saying, nigga, you better get me the hell up out of here. Or else, I'm just asking, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You see me? The truth is just the truth. So these politicians create these garrisons. They create these dons. And, hey man, they say when you live by the gun, you die by the gun. Hey. I'm not saying it's right, but boy, y'all better saddle up. Because these police and soldiers ain't playing. They're not playing, dog. And they telling you they're not playing. This is a warning. This is a warning. I would say, you know what I would advise all the criminals to do? Find Jesus. And I'm dead ass serious. I'm saying, give your life to the Lord. Because if they come for you and your flesh is gone, at least God got you, bro. At least. Yeah, find Jesus, brother. Now, where your rights are concerned, that is not supposed to happen. You're supposed to be given due process. You're supposed to go to court. Or if you kill 100 somebody, you're supposed to go to court in front of a judge. If you go say, and evidence and this and that. But the way things are going, it appears that them not depend on that. It appears that they depend on judge, jury, and executioner. It is what it is. It is what it is. So all you notice all the gang them name out. You don't want me to play it again? If you don't want me to play it again, say play it again. You notice the gang them in a mobile with them name out in St. James, you hear it? You notice some of the name them will sound eerily familiar to certain people's syndicates. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, look good. I don't know, you see, this is my opinion based off what I'm seeing. There's a lot of public and private partnership happening in Jamaica. And to me, these alleged gangs are in the way of business. And to facilitate those partners, business partners, I believe that the government of Jamaica has given some instructions. Because I'm saying it out of their own mouth. Radam, meet the judge and meet the maker, shoot to kill. They have made many statements that have me thinking the way I'm thinking, and this is my opinion. I'm just saying. But I am with Isaac Buchanan as a lawyer, a constitutional lawyer. All lives matter, even the criminals. But when I hear the Prime Minister say things like, we will use the state of emergencies to deal with these criminals that hide behind the protection of being a citizen of the country, it raises my alarm bells. What do you mean by hiding behind being a citizen of the country, the protection of being a citizen of the country? I think what that means is he understands that as a citizen of the country, your constitutional rights come into play. He said, yeah man, your constitutional rights come into play even though you're a criminal. And to nullify those constitutional rights, the SOEs and the operations are used to nullify them. So you cannot hide behind the protection of being a citizen of the country. It's not my words, I can play it. Him say it. He said that a keynote speaker of security on the JIS website. And I've played it many, many times. And I'm telling you, I am going to hammer this one home. This is going to be the Bolo of VNR's signature. It's the most dangerous statement me ever hear Prime Minister make. How you fi say the criminal them a hide behind being a citizen of the country? What are you saying? They are not a citizen of the country? Isn't every criminal a citizen of their country unless they migrate go there? Isn't every criminal a citizen of the country? So why would you say that they're hiding behind the protection of being a citizen of the country? Make it make sense. People who don't see how dangerous this is to democracy. Who don't say there's a police state allegedly being formed here. Who don't see a quote unquote the dictatorship place over there, so the Asian them the 2.0 are starting in Jamaica. Who don't see that? Who don't hear where general name? Name again, man. Company Breakfast Club. Him said Jamaica will be the first Chinese state because the government is selling out to the Chinese. Him said that. Yo, me I got one proof. No, I can't say that. No, I can't say that. But me I got one place over there where the Chinese them are run. Last time I passed that place there, I see green lush. And that was a few years ago. You see when me pass back the place, people, not even one tree in sight. Not even one tree in sight. Total demolition, clean sweep. That was some big old oak tree, so Some tree will tall up in the sky like so you can see them from the other mountainside over there so. To this side. No tree inside the man they clean up everything. Asphalt alone you look on man. Asphalt alone. Drench, dig. Asphalt alone you look on the side. Foundation them a set. You hear me tell a stone, yo, I don't know where them a build. But no tree. I mean I said to myself, say, yo, Jamaica government really sell we out to them. Yo, the man them really sell we out to them. As a Jamaican, what hope you have for your kids' future in owning a piece of this rock? It never happened for you. Based off a direction where them a go. What hope you have of owning a piece of this rock? Even foreigners who come here from overseas make their money and come here and build them things. You know what me hear people say? It's how me hear people, them afraid. Because there's some type of corruption and operation running where when them left the airport, people are trap them and I come rob them and even unalive them. People call me about a lot of things. I just tell you what people tell me. Where them family member go through and all of this. So it's like returning residents are allegedly being targeted. So me feel like me tell my family them say, yo, we have an exit plan for America, you know. But when them exit America or any other place, when them exit to that, where you spend your money, build a place, nice ranch, worth a lot of money, and you come and then criminal elements that might be a part of the police force as well, mixed in all of that, is coming to take you out and take what is yours. We see the government take people off a land that was sold to them. It's not their fault. The government not even say, listen, let us work something out. A mortgage of this, taxes, and you keep your land because you already have a house erected. You know what Andrew Honest did? Andrew Honest demolished the houses and then went to the people and cried with them. The man is wicked. Yo, the man is wicked. Me never see an individual where really just bare face. Everybody I talk about Usain Bolt funeral, Usain Bolt father funeral, you know. Me say about it yesterday. Zane, when you look on the picture with Mrs. Bolt, the Honorable Mrs. Bolt, because by proxy, she have it honorable. Because her son represented and still represent for this country. Icon, legend. When you see the lady body language, when she agreed with everybody else, and when you look on her body language, when she agreed with Andrew, to me, in my opinion, the difference is clear. You don't need glasses to see what really are going in front of you. You don't need no glasses to see that. If you need glasses, you better you just lock your eye them, man. All Mr. Ray Charles can see. Say right there, so that lady they have a problem with that brother. The woman in him, she couldn't hide it. She could not hide it. Yo, me see, Bruce Golding go to the woman and the woman kiss Bruce Golding pan in jaw. So if she did good with Andrew, she not kiss him pan in jaw to man. Why difference between Andrew and Bruce Golding? They not labor right. The two of them never a president type party. The area where them come from, it's an alleged labor right area, you know. Where you see them both come from, you know. A labor right to run this, you know. So how comes the lady, the mother, the Honorable Mrs. Bolt? Eh? The woman face dry for Andrew Wallace. Dry. No smile. Serious but not serious. Dead just. Yeah, poker face. She give him a poker face. All her hand, no energy. She just. You can't see when he just about to shake her hand and when he shake her hand. And he want to have on in glasses and she just look out in her space. She didn't even look at him. Because why? It's in the streets. The people believe that Andrew Holness has something to do with SSL and all those people money being missing. That is in the streets. It stinks a street from last year and this is nothing new. So this is not breaking news. That is what the people believe. And until Andrew Holness' statutory declaration can be certified, it only compounds the people in belief that. You understand? I'm not saying that's what you're going. I'm saying that's their belief. Because if you can't explain the wealth, but then this happen over there so with people wealth, and you was one of the beneficiaries of that same entity. One of maybe, I don't know, nobody else will benefit. The IC report show you. I don't know, but that's what I say. Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? Brother, people are gonna believe that. That's why people say, man, bare face to even go to the funeral, because this is another thing that is talking in the street. The street is saying that the whole SSL thing contributed to Usain Bolt father stressing out and not being here anymore. Because I want to know how Usain and his father and his mother close. If Usain Bolt feel pain and I feel like saying father and mother feel pain. If Usain Bolt stress out, only not feel safe, no matter how much money Usain Bolt have. If Usain Bolt bothered about something, the love when father and mother have feel, only not feel like say, them are going to take it on as a parent. Think about it. Me know my mother. Why? My mother love to see me happy, brother. She don't want to see me sad. Because when me sad, my mother, they in a depression. I can't tell her that. If something bother me and me equilibrium off, my mother worse. So me can't imagine you seeing both and feel mother and father. To all them close. Over the years you can see it. Everywhere I'm going, can't parents them. Everywhere. In whole journey, parents there. So when the streets have the opinion, they say, the man father, a stress cause it. When the people then see Andrew at the man funeral, brother, people are pre the man say the man be a face, brother. And oh, if you wrong them, brother make up something, you're sick, man, you can't make it. Just nobody go, bro. You understand? Take a good shame out of your eye. You're going to show up yourself even more. Like people are praying. Embarrassing, brother. Embarrassing. Me ain't going to. Listen, let me tell you something. My shame tree tall. Yo, me not like to know when me not welcome. You feel what I deal with? Me not gonna know when me not welcome, brother. That's why I not got people yard neither, because you didn't say, if you not got a full cook, full can shit pan you. And me that. Me no want a full shit pan me. It thing could I get ugly, you know. If that lady never have no discipline and really want to show her true emotions to Andrew, do you know you know how much of a scene? Brother, you know say he would have just resign. If you saying about mother did ever cause a scene, he would have to resign. But you know say I'm gonna do it. But I'm just saying, that would warrant him resign. Brother, if you see it both mother did ever create one scene, brother, I know all it. The lady beside you seeing both mother, you know. I don't know if are you seeing auntie or family member, but being so close to her, she have to be either a close friend or a family member. She was trying to play it off. Yeah man, she wanna look at Andrew and she wanna smile. But may I tell you say, her body language versus you seeing both mother. Even when you see both gonna look at the mother and want to smile one at a time, body language tell everything. Dead. No love, no energy, no good, no joy, no nothing. Yeah, him not gonna resign again. And him not call the election either because him can't call it. Because there's too much problem there in them party. Mike Henry seat, problem. Carl Samuda seat, problem. James and what the next one named down so, problem. Them can't call it. Unity no there. And only 23 seats them say, them know we're secure. And look how much seat they win. There are 49 seats and only 23 secure. That means say, in the last 9 years, you make 26 seats slip away from you. In terms of you holding down them seats there. You feel me I deal with? That a madness, bro. That a not good record. That not look good. That not sound good. Not good about that. Not good about that, you know. But
$1 to finally, if you come just like invest in agriculture, after valuing at the 30 million, has several kids pay the people on time for April. The senior medical consultants in the country, the government paid them out billions of dollars. The government paid out the senior medical consultants billions of time. We know your strategy.
Andrew, when I sing last night, yeah, man. I say I did.
So now what you could have what it is, the different wards, etc. And Mr. Lady told you. But many of you wondered why the salaries were late for April. I spoke to someone in confidence. And they said to me, Andre, me can reason with you. And I said, sure. People always call me and reason with me. They said to me, why there was no funds to pay the people on time for April. The senior medical consultants in the country, the government paid them out billions of dollars. The government paid out the senior medical consultants billions of dollars. So that is why there was no money to do the increments, and there was no money Jamaica to pay the 2 week. You remember what year? 2 week workers never did get paid because the payout was too much. And those medical doctors I'm telling you about, the senior consultants, some all get 12 million, 15 million. That is the amount of money the government owe them. 12, 15, one person, when we talk to them, say, Andre, one person get 21 million. Yes! That's why the fortnight workers couldn't get paid. And talk intervention. So what is happening now is that the junior doctors, who are the bulk of the doctors, they should have gotten their overtime payment. The junior doctors in this country should have gotten their overtime payment as way back as 3 years ago. And those junior doctors have not been compensated for their overtime. So, cumulatively, the government owes those junior doctors $104 billion of overtime. The government owes the junior doctors $104 billion. You want to make it even more interesting? The Master Builders Association of Jamaica, not million, billion, 104 BILLON billions of dollars.
Only hear that? Junior medical operators is owed billions of dollars. Again, how are you fiscally disciplined but you can't pay your bills? Somebody make that make sense. Is everything that they've said a lie? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
And mainstream media not talking about it. Mainstream media not talking about it.
Not about it, brother.
How much you think them owe the police in overtime?
What is now? Oh, Frati funeral. Jaja.
You want one soda? I want a cup of.
What is Trinidad?
They're Jamaicans. This has got to be the biggest joke of the century. So apparently Jamaica fell down in the World Press Freedom Index. We dropped about 2 spaces. And all of a sudden we're hearing how Jamaican journalists are worried. What not worried for? No, big and serious. Why are you all worried? You literally sold your souls to the government. If you're in politician pocket, why are you all worried? Listen, do you think Jamaican people are idiots? Me, who in my late 30s going up into my 40s used to listen to Jamaican media religiously. I was definitely my mother's child. And I realized I see my mother stop listening to Jamaican news totally. And she used to say, boy, them bad.
Yo, I stopped listening to the news over 10 years. Listen, I was way ahead of the game. I stopped listening to the news for over 10 years. I'm not lying. I recently started listening to the news again because I'm doing content on YouTube. I stopped listening to the news for over 10 years. All right? It's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. Believe that.
Yes, I never used to pay it any mind until it became so glaringly obvious. First and foremost, every single radio station is full of government ads. That's number one. Then if the government is paying your salary through ad slots and there is basically no more ad slots for anybody else except for big business who mainly supports the government and the government, then what do you expect? Seriously. He who pays the piper calls the tune. So for you to now be worried about the press freedom that you sold, it's kind of disingenuous. It's giving me, we don't care. First of all, you made yourself redundant. So there is nobody batting. I see the opposition trying to bat for you, but really and truly, I don't even think the opposition should get involved. You have one radio station who is totally devoted to pushing the media, the government's agenda. And you all have these people as leading influencers. You don't even want to call out the bullshit in your own profession. And now you're crying. When ordinary Jamaican citizens show say journalism in Jamaica watered down. For heaven's sakes, the other day, CVM TV posts say which company supposed to shift operation to one next country. I can't even remember which organization. Oh, it was Omni Industries. That's it, Omni Industries. It's supposed to be shifts operations to Guyana, whichever other country. And the big headline had shifts operation. And when we call out these things, we hear that we are too concerned about
grammar and grammatical errors. Like, seriously?
Hi, Marlon.
So you water down your whole profession by yourself and then complain when we point it out to you. Listen, you see, I don't know about most Jamaicans. Well, I should say I do know. But it's social media the thing they know. Social media. We have people on social media who gets larger viewership and listenership than you get on mainstream media. I don't know if even anybody else still watch local TV. Wanna try everything, but wanna realize that social media the thing there, so the whole I wanna start come over social media and expect that people going to follow you. But we are not following you, we're not listening to you because we realize that you've sold your souls. That you are journalists for hire. That you are no longer fair in your reporting. You are no longer unbiased in your reporting. You now have an agenda. So, if there is a fall in press freedom or journalistic freedom, it is of your own creation.
Fox.
So why are you now crying? Suck it up. Nobody else cares because you are now irrelevant. I thank you. Have yourself a great.
I thank you. Have yourself a great day. She ain't playing with him. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. Man, something wrong with Instagram, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. Something is wrong with Instagram. Sheesh. Anyway, let's go here. Convert your reputation revenue into income. Okay. Rural school, but really, bro? Really? U.S. Embassy in Guyana urges peace ahead of child's burial. That young lady in Guyana. Man, listen. Bro. I've never covered a story that it like infuriated me more. Like the level of anger that came over me covering that story is kind of scary to me. Like I'm scared of me. Real talk. I ain't gonna cap. Like, man, listen. Whew. Lord have mercy. POH Project Crisis 2030. Tufton says Jamaicans moving to avoid deficit. Reggae Sumfest unveils massive lineup. Okay. Olympic 100 medalists. Denies what? Denies battery admits to altercation. Teacher student in fatal crash welcomes the launch of school bus. Oh man. Oh, they really did that? What? Yo, me just see something a while ago. Where? Hold on. I can't believe this, bro. Died in hospital in Washington, D.C. Lost the battle with cancer. Been battling for over 4 years. Yo, man, rest in peace to the family, man. Wow. Kingston, 6 men allegedly fleeces businesswoman of 160 million? What? Yo, some of this news on the internet is ridiculous, bro. Unobserved. Kingston has been charged with fleecing, blah, blah, blah. He has been identified as 37-year-old Garrett Savory of Pandington Avenue, Kingston 6. He was charged on Tuesday, April 29th with 4 counts of obtaining money by false pretense. One of the alleged schemes reportedly involved him impersonating a U.S. diplomat and fabricating crisis scenarios about the victim and her family. Oh, what? Yo, these dudes is watching too much movies. It is alleged that Savory demanded significant sums of money from the woman under the guise of resolving non-existent issues. Even Miller Wagwan. Yeah, man, I don't be watching in mainstream media no more. Yo, 160 million is a lot of money, bro. What is more money? But Mumbai Perimeter Road still on track. Long Hill bypass upgrade adds US 100 million. So I definitely have to go a story. I'm have to read a story. It says more money, but the Mumbai Perimeter Road still on track. Long Hill bypass upgrade adds US $100 million project. NROCC confident of May 2026 completion. Okay. Michael Anderson has accepted that they will have to leave a 7-apartment house he built more than 25 years ago at Cotton Tree Heights in Anchovy, St. James. It is one of several impressive structures near the underpass being built as part of the Long Hill bypass, one of 4 sub-projects that make up Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. First I hear I wasn't in it, and then about a year and a half ago they said I was involved. So what can I do? I know I can't do anything about it. Eminent domain is what it is, and it's told Jamaica Observer. So am I gonna lose him house because of the highway? Wow. He plug out this for me, please. He was referring to government legal authorities to take private property and convert it into public use, even if the owner does not wish to sell. 5 of Anderson's tenants have already moved out, but Steve Spence's young daughter Oliver and her mom are still there. Spence has lived at the house for 9 years. The long one. Thank you. And he thought it was the ideal location to raise his toddlers. That's terribly, man. Jesus. To be honest with you, this area is really nice in growing up this child. I don't want to go anywhere to live. At the moment, I have no choice. I have to just wait until they make their decision. Then I can know what to do, Spence told the Sunday Observer as he balanced a chatty Olivia on his hip. Anderson, his landlord, is waiting to hear how much the government of Jamaica will pay him for his house. He said there has been no discussion with him about the price, but he has decided not to get a valuation done just yet. Wow. I'm not gonna jump to do it. I'm gonna see what they come back with first before I waste money to do one. If it's something I feel is not sufficient, then I'll get one, he said. But they said they're supposed to finish 2026, so them not fix that yet. Anyway, according to Stephen Edwards, managing director of National Road Operation, the construction company limited, NROCC, the agency executing the MBPRP on behalf of the government, 3.3 billion has been spent on land acquisition so far. On April 25th, he told the Sunday Gleaner that to date, all offers for compensation related to lands acquired for the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project have been accepted. The Montego Bay Perimeter Road project is a massive undertaking, but even with the media reports of some unhappy property owners, plus the additional work done on the Long Hill bypass, Edwards is confident it will meet its May 20. Really? I'm confident of that? Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. So, homeowners losing them house because them a Bailey Road. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that that should be something that is okay? When people have built their house and them have them family and them something. Do you think it's okay for the government to just take you off your land and tell you to move somewhere else? Or would you guys want that to be something that is changed? Let me know. You know, I have a lot of respect. Ooh, Rihanna expecting a third child. Oh, go Rihanna. Rihanna in her motherly. You know, she really doing that mom stuff, man. Shout out to Rihanna. But I think it's the minister. You remember the heat ceremony that Isaac Buchanan had? Do you guys remember the gentleman from the islands, the prime minister, the president that came? Do you guys remember him? You remember what he said he had to do to make sure that, you know, people were facilitated, you know, and they didn't feel like, yo, I think it was the natives. It cost him millions of US dollars to not violate the natives. You guys remember that? I believe that is something that should be standard. You know, a man has his family, they have their family. And it's not one or two people, it's multiple people that are really, you know. Yeah. Maybe I'm asking too much, right? Maybe I am. I don't know. Anyway. What's the way say? Visa crackdown leads to internal students in the USA reconsidering truck driver charged for alleged stealing generator and compactor in Spanish Town. Landscape architect is not just landscaping. Sean Major Campbell. New wine skill versus public health intern impresses with sanitation project in Daniel Town. Custis wants Hanover to JP bodies to bury hatchet. Wait a minute. Whoa. Custis wants the Hanover. Oh, Hanover. To JP. Oh, that's the JP. Okay. Belfield decide how one division shapes Manchester Central shifting politics landscape. Market and more allow the Chinese mechanics to work. Somebody's asking that. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I know Australia. Students demand the end of child abuse, urge youths to speak up for themselves. Sean Daisy Combs' sex trafficking trial is set to start with juror selection. Emotional send-off for Usain Bolt's dad. Yeah, bro. Trump administration says it will pay immigrants in the U.S. illegally $1,000 to leave the country. Wait a minute. Wait. Trump administration says it will pay immigrants in the U.S. illegally $1,000 to leave the country. Damn, bro. What's going on? That's crazy. $1,000 to leave the country, bro. Group calls on U.S. to reverse designation of Haiti gangs. JTA committee meeting to determine next steps amid JTC bill discontent. Siblings charged for allegedly attempting to bribe police over illegal gun. What? Month of May ushers in dancehall strong, not weak. Okay. Prisoners accused of orchestrating $160 million fraud scheme. Wow. Why, Jano? PM hails late former councillor Dr. Rowan Williams. Rest in peace, Doc. Parents encouraged to manage expectation during exam season. Police charged for shooting of 2 men at bar in Westmoreland granted $400,000 bail. So the police was charged for shooting 2 men at a bar in Westmoreland and got bail for $400,000. Wow. First school bus procured by Portland MPs begin operating. Yo, he done pro, you know. Yo, he done pro down there, you know. Yo, trafficking effect, but Hill not giving up on exemption yet. Tariff in effect, but him not give up on exemption. Oh, not that, bro. Could that deal, brother? Rather. Anyway. I'm gonna check one local piece. Team PMP pan YouTube. What are they? It's only right.
We stand on integrity and comrades. Hear what you say. I promise you a government. That meant they would not be discussing anything.
I have to hear the elder. Hold on then. I have to hear the elder.
The lady said they want to see me, you know.
I have to hear the elder. Senator Scott Motley. Oh, come on.
Stage.
Miss Motley. Mrs. Motley.
But not this one tonight. Because this one from EduTech, a question is to be given. Thank you, my darling comrade. I know. This lady was before you. No, hold on.
Listen, I need constituent. Listen. Still we ivory. I want it for all.
Comrade Price, you get a baby tonight too? Comrades, we are on the brink of creating history. And that is why you can see Comrade Price with a young baby holding on to. We are on the brink of creating history. And the man who will lead us
Jerry,
is
right go on,
here.
big up yourself, you know.
Named for leadership, Mark Jefferson Golding. I salute him, and I salute my comrades on the platform. I have to single out my brother in the Senate, Comrade Floyd Morris, who tells me that he can see this crowd and how wonderful you all look, and I agree with him. And of course, Fitz Jackson, who is a man who, when he speaks, everybody listens. He's a defender of the poor, the defender of the middle class. He is the defender of the people of Jamaica. Doors.
People, give me a second here. I'm going to make a call. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second.
Dr. Dawes, who is our Minister of Health in waiting, all the mayors, the councillors, such a distinguished group of persons on this platform that shows you the depth and the quality of the leadership which the People's National Party has. I have a slip in one because I kind of love Councillor Gunning, so I have to big him up tonight. Comrades, do you understand what power is? Do you understand what they mean when they say that power is with the people? You understand it. Then you will understand that you here in this group are extremely powerful. Because the reason why the Jamaica Labour Party wanted to make Portmore in a parish is because they recognized your power. And they knew the power of your vote. And that your vote would ensure that Comrade Raymond Price would be the next Member of Parliament and would be representing you, not just on the streets, but in the Parliament of Jamaica. The lady said they want to see me, you know, that's why I move. Them tell me I have to move closer to this mic. I want to say just a few words because the night is long and we all want to hear what the party leader has to say. When they moved to make Portmore a parish, the Jamaica Labour Party was breaching the Constitution. And one thing that this Prime Minister has done well, no one can say he's not good at it, is breaching the Constitution. He does not appreciate nor recognize that people like me and you and the people of Jamaica, they have rights which should be respected. Every time he raises his hands, it is to oppress and repress the people of this country. When he was launching the states of emergencies, we warned him against it. We told him it would not bring down crime, but instead it would make people worse off. And you know what I'm talking about. You have family members who were hauled into a Black Maria and thrown into jail for days without representation. You know about the curfews that deprived you of earning an income. You know what it felt like to have a government who could not really develop a system to protect you and keep you safe, but had to repress you. And comrades, they are still at it. And I want to make one point to you, because it is here in East Central that he accused the People's National Party of derailing Jamaica's road to a republic. And I have to tell you the facts, the truth of it. The truth which can never be contested is that they had no intention of becoming a republic. Check the facts. I see some of you on social media. I know you read. I know you watch the videos. When the Constitutional Reform Committee was established in 2023 and had its first meeting on March 22nd, the intention was to present a bill to the Parliament within 2 months. That meant they would not be discussing anything with you, the people. That meant they had already decided what kind of country, what kind of nation we would be. And so, my comrades, I just want you to think about this government who does not understand that you should come first. I promise you that when the election is called, the government which you will see, led by Mark Jefferson Golding, will be a government who puts you first, a government who puts people first, a government who will not tolerate corruption, because they know that corruption deprives you of basic needs. I promise you a government of integrity. I promise you a government who will listen to you. I promise you a government which will hear what you say. I promise you a government of love, because the People's National Party is always about love. God bless you, my comrades.
There you have it, comrades. I saw you all stood where you were, sorry, and you listened. You don't remember me telling someone to talk and go and listen? And our promises are solid. Comrades, how are you doing now? Me seed man, I want you to join me in making welcome Comrade Patricia Duncan Sutherland.
To build a concrete drain. But where healthcare makers 10th Prime Minister.
PNP women of government.
In the Ministry of very important comrades in the audience. Leader, but my glasses might be, she's here. Okay, the two of them. Your two councillors are here. Ah, there they are. Comrade leader, one of them is my partner whenever we have match at your complex. And the last time she told me, say, better make sure them come to sketch, because them can't draw. It's either them lose or them sketch, but them can't draw. And I won't tell you what the results were, but it made her very happy and not me that much. But comrades, I took the time to identify all the comrades who are here. Because the comrades on the platform and those very important comrades in the audience, their presence symbolizes to us in East Central St. Catherine that we are not on this campaign by ourselves. It also shows the people of East Central St. Catherine that the People's National Party understands and identifies the fact that whenever the PNP win East Central St. Catherine, the PNP forms the government of Jamaica. In 2016, we lost by 1 seat, which means that if we had retained East Central St. Catherine in the column for the PNP in 2016, we would have remained in government. The 9 years that have passed since then, 110 months which have passed since then, we in East Central St. Catherine have not had any sound representation where people felt as if their member of parliament was employed by them to work on their behalf. What we have had, Comrade Leader, Comrades all, in East Central St. Catherine is a shell of leadership. One that has, well, put it this way, in tarry too long, and we need to get rid of and bring an end to the gerrymandering. Comrades, are you with me? True or false? We're tired of gerrymandering. True or false? Gerrymandering tarry too long. True or false? We're gonna get rid of him this time. All right. Because it's not we one will benefit from the victory. The people of Jamaica, as you heard from Comrade Dawes, do not presently have a public health system that they can depend on. We see the headlines, we see the ribbon cuttings, we see the groundbreakings, and we hear the announcement. But where healthcare matters the most at accident and emergency, we don't see the equipment, we don't see the basic supplies, even something as simple as gauze to dress the wound. In 2020, in this constituency, my opponent went the Tuesday after the debate and did a groundbreaking for what he said would have been a state-of-the-art public health clinic for Gregory Park. People of Gregory Park, have you seen that brand new clinic? People of Gregory Park, have you seen that brand new clinic? In 2020, my opponent went on social media and unrolled what he called the blueprints, said that the budget was approved, that the funds were in hand, that the permits were all approved at the Portmore Municipal Corporation, and that there would have been a brand new youth resource center behind the post office in Gregory Park. Comrades from Gregory Park, do you see a brand new youth resource center behind the post office? Comrades of Cayman's Garden Site A, in August 2020, we started to prepare a football field. True or false? And on the 7th of August 2020, a group of people led by my opponent showed up and stopped the work. True or false? And he announced, because at the time, Comrade Leader, he was a junior minister in the Ministry of Gender, Youth, Culture, etc., etc. And he said that he had funds approved, that Mayor Leon Thomas approved the permits, and that in Youth Month 2020, ground would have been broken for a mini stadium. Count it off with me. November 2020, November 2021, November 2023, November 2024, and all I know, people of Cayman Side D, do you have a mini stadium? The tent is there for a good reason. The tent is there because the Seventh-day Adventist churches from the Central Jamaica Conference has been holding for the past 3 weeks a convention. And if the mini stadium was there, we would have still host them. So let me put it this way. To the Central Conference of Jamaica for the Seventh-day Adventists, next year, when Raymond Price build the mini stadium, you are welcome for Convention 2026. How me sound? In August 2020, my opponent went on hotline with Emily Shields. And he spoke, and he spoke, and he spoke. And he claimed, among other things, that there would have been a housing project in Newland, where the people of Newland would have received their land titles, where the zinc fence removal started by Ainsley Parkins and Arnaldo Brown would have been completed. Comrades from Newland, wanna get to know land title yet? The zinc fence them come down yet? Final one I'm going to touch on. West Cumberland. There is a drain that runs adjacent to West Cumberland. Comrade Leader, when that scheme was handed over, the width of the drain was about 10 feet. It is now about 50 meters. Because every time the rain comes down and the drain gets flooded, a little bit more of the land by the houses, Comrade Fitzjackson, washes away. In 2020, my opponent was going to build a concrete drain. Comrades of West Cumberland, do you have a concrete drain yet? The point I'm making is, for 110 months, we have had someone masquerading as a parliamentarian representing East Central St. Catherine. And today we continue in our forward march in this campaign that will rescue the people of East Central St. Catherine from poor representation and bring them over to the right side for right and honest and proper representation. And that comes with the administration of Comrade Mark Golding as our Prime Minister. So comrades, tonight is just another step in that campaign. You will see me as you have been doing in Southborough, in Newland, in Portmore Lane, in Westmead Willows, in Morris Meadows, in Surrey Meadows, in Cayman Site A, in Cayman Site D, in Christian Pen, in Banga Gully, in Lakespen, in Lilliput, in Limetree, all across the constituency.
Hold them, Raymond, hold them.
Grove and Christian Gardens. But you know who you won't see in all those places as frequently as you'll see me?
Hold them, Raymond.
You will not see our incoming Prime Minister because he has to be shared across all 63 constituencies. So tonight, I'm going to appeal to the comrades at the gate and along the road. Come center forward, come in at the spotlight, because my party leader, your party leader, Jamaica's next Prime Minister, has decided that so important are the people of East Central St. Catherine, that of all the constituencies he could have been tonight, he asked, and when the schedule had to change, we changed the schedule to match his schedule. So please come forward and let me introduce you to a man who understands the dreams that must be achieved on your behalf even before you dream those dreams. Come forward and listen to the man whose integrity has never been, can never be, and will never be questioned. Come forward and listen to this man, an honest man, a man that honors accountability, a respectful man and a knowledgeable man. Let us welcome in East Central St. Catherine our next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golding.
What an introduction.
Pull it up.
What an introduction. My God.
Comrade Keisha Lewis, chairing this meeting.
I need to plug in my phone.
Comrade Fitz Jackson, portfolio spokesperson for Portmore. Senator Donna Scott Matley. Dennis Daly MP.
What you take one for?
Worship the Mayor, Leon Thomas. Worship the Mayor, Andrew Swaby. Comrade Alfred Dawes, next MP for Southeast St. Catherine.
Ransford, big up.
All of the councillors on the platform, candidates on the platform, enough respect. President of the Women's Movement, Patricia Duncan Sutherland. Senator Floyd Morris, spokesperson for Housing and Sustainable Living. And the man of the moment, your next MP for East Central St. Catherine, Comrade Raymond Price. Pick up yourself.
Yeah, plug in this.
Comrades, in Raymond Price, you have a candidate who's a very brilliant and articulate man. He's a man who is committed to the upliftment of Jamaica and to the upliftment of the people of East Central St. Catherine. He's a man who is working hard to secure your confidence and trust so that you will feel that he's well deserving of becoming your Member of Parliament. When he ran in 2020, after Andrew Holness called the election in the middle of the COVID pandemic, and many of our voters were reluctant to come up and line up and go into any polling station to vote. He wasn't first past the post then. But he did not run and leave. He stayed in East Central and he continued to work. And he continued to prove to you that he's worthy of your support. And I'm going to ask you tonight, are you ready for Raymond Price to be the Member of Parliament of East Central St. Catherine? You sound like you're ready. And comrades, it is very important that we put our shoulders to the wheel and do the necessary work on the ground to secure that victory. We want East Central St. Catherine back again in the column of the People's National Party. I want Raymond Price to be available to me when we form government and to be sitting in the House of Representatives in Garden House. Comrades, elections are upon us. Jamaica has been waiting for the opportunity to send the signal that the people want change. They are tired of a Jamaica Labour Party government that has failed the country in so many crucial respects. First and foremost, they have proven themselves to be not worthy of the trust of the people. From top to bottom, we have an administration with a track record of corruption, nepotism, and cronyism. We have a prime minister of the country whose integrity commission declarations cannot be certified, and he is not in good standing with the country's anti-corruption agency, the Integrity Commission. That alone is a disqualifying factor, preventing him from being eligible to ask for a third term. The man has even taken the Integrity Commission to court, having passed the legislation which I brought to Parliament originally as the Integrity Commission bill, took it through a joint select committee, a rigorous examination. Then there was an election and there was a change of government, and the legislation was passed by his administration. It is under his watch that the commissioners were appointed and all of the senior directors. He gave them glowing recommendations in their annual reports. But when it was found out that he was under investigation for the corruption offense of illicit enrichment, and when after a long investigation, they were not given all the information that they needed to finalize their report, and recommended that the matter be referred to an anti-crime agency, the Financial Investigations Division, and to the tax agency of the country, Tax Administration Jamaica, he has taken the Integrity Commission to court, seeking to obliterate the corruption offense of illicit enrichment and to undermine the legislation itself, which creates the Integrity Commission. And as my friend Senator Damian Crawford would say, what can go so? Comrades, they have also failed in the health system. And Alfred Dawes has told you tonight what the woe is faced by those who have to interface with the public health system. The long waiting times without a bed, the uncomfortable conditions, the cost of all the diagnostic tests which are being outsourced to the private sector because the basic equipment is not being properly maintained in the public health system. Basic things, elevators, air conditioning units, CAT scan machines, etc., are neither not working or are not available to the people. And when we form government, we will fix those things. It won't happen overnight, but we recognize that the role of the public health system is to inspire confidence in the people and in those who visit our shores, that if they get sick, they can go to a public health facility and receive a good standard of care within a reasonable period of time. And we are committed to ensuring that that is so. They have failed the country in the area of education. We have a situation where primary school children who are leaving and going into secondary school, over 3 out of 10, over 30% of them cannot read and write, cannot do basic arithmetic, cannot understand basic passages written in plain English. That is a recipe for disaster for the country. That is going to impede and prejudice the development of our nation. We have to fix that by making the necessary investments in early childhood and primary education to raise standards above the board. Our children are bright, but they're not getting the necessary inputs. There's too much absenteeism. Too many children are not going to school 5 days a week because their parents are struggling to find bus fare and lunch money. We are committed to ensuring that all needy children get at least one hot meal per day when they attend school. And when the economy improves, we are going to extend that to include breakfast as well. We are also committed to providing a transportation subsidy to children in rural Jamaica who have to find large sums of money each week just to get to school and come back. And many of their parents, so we are going to provide under the RIDE program a subsidy and building from there, because we believe to intergenerational poverty, and it is a role of the state to ensure that Jamaicans can move forward to a better future. Fail in the area of national security. For 9 years, we had a situation where the murder rate had gone up way beyond where we left it when we left office in 2016. They decided to deploy states of emergency like a routine policing tool. They've called too numerous to even mention here or to record states of emergency in the period that they have been in office. And even while they were deploying that tactic, which we feel is an unconstitutional abuse of the facility of a state of emergency, which is there to prevent the subversion of the state, not as a way of routine policing, scraping up thousands of youngsters, putting them into detention with no right of access to the court. Many of them being criminalized by their experience in there, losing their jobs if they had them. And we have said no. That is net fishing. That is discriminatory. That is ineffective. You're not preparing any cases for prosecution. You're not holding anybody ultimately accountable for wrongdoing. We have said you need to focus on the wrongdoers. And you need to put the tools in the hands of the police force and deploy a strategy focusing on that to reduce crime in this country. And I want to big up the police and the Commissioner of Police for the recent successes that we are seeing in the reduction of the murder rate. We support the police and law enforcement in making Jamaica a safer place. And we acknowledge the excellent work that is being done in that regard. And it is because we believe in the importance of a strong police force and believe in the importance of good relationships between the police and the population that they serve. That is why we say body-worn cameras must become the norm when police are going on special operations. There must be accountability for what happens. It is to protect the people and to protect the police so that nobody can say that when force was used in the circumstances that it should not have been used. And on the other hand, it is a good disincentive to abuse of power. And it is why we support the police, why we support the body-worn cameras. We also believe in the...
I wonder if they're not here. They're not here. Why the government couldn't say that? What him just say a while ago? That I want strong position, that I want logical position. That are the position everybody has said. We don't have a problem with the police or the them work. But we came out in there. Accountability.
Unexplained wealth orders that this government in the agreement which set up CMOC, the Crime Monitoring and Oversight Committee, and which they have anti-corruption arsenal. And we will introduce it when we form government so that those who engage in hanky-panky can be held accountable for their wrongdoing, especially those who have multiple bank accounts and other things indicate that all is well in the state of Jamaica. When the right time come, and it soon come because time come. So yes, my people, a lot of work to do. And this government has failed in its core promise of delivering economic growth to increase the wealth of the nation. They have not succeeded in annual growth in the 9 years that they have been in power. Despite the Prime Minister having created a Ministry of Economic Growth, with half of the agencies of government, including the most important and powerful ones in that ministry, with him being the minister. It has been an absolute failure. Even before COVID, in the year prior to COVID hitting Jamaica, we had virtually 0% growth. And it is going to get worse now, comrades, when we see what is happening internationally, when we see the issues of the tariffs and the reaction of other countries to this new regime of tariffs, and all that is going to result from that. Jamaica needs to be prepared. We're all going to have to pull together. We're all going to have to help out each other. And we're going to need a government that has the people's interests at heart and that cares for the people. And it is not about choosing themselves, but it's about choosing the people. And that is why I say, them can't use choose Jamaica as their slogan, because the Jamaican people now choose them. So people, a historic time. And the end of this regime is coming. Just this week, Jamaica was demoted and relegated in terms of free speech and freedom of the press. And it is a result of how they deal with the matter of freedoms in this country. It is the People's National Party that has stood up and defended the people in opposition from the breach and taking away of their constitutional rights. We had to take them to court for the NID situation, and we won the case. We had to take them to court when they were...
You know, I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but the NIDs are one of the most egregious acts. The law that they want pass was breach of our privacy. Total breach of our constitutional rights. But they were going to pass it. If it wasn't for the PNP and Mark Golding, boy, kind of dark.
Trying to pay fast and loose with the Constitution in relation to the Director of Public Prosecutions and we've had to take them to court to ensure that the gerrymandering that Warmington exposed by running his mouth on a platform, which is a abuse of the Constitution, trying to create boundaries for a new parish that would disenfranchise and push out of this constituency several communities strongly support the People's National Party. We have to support for that too. And I want to big up Comrade Fitz Jackson as my spokesperson for Portmore for standing with me on that matter and for the clever tactical use of the courts and the parliament to ensure that exercising undermining democracy and violating constitutional principles was brought to a screeching halt. So comrades, I say to you tonight, we are on a mission. We are on a mission to restore decency, trust, and confidence in the government of the country. We are on a mission to create an education sector and a training sector, produce a productive Jamaica that can attract high levels of investment, that will create good paying jobs and opportunities for our people right here at home. We are on a mission to create a health system focuses on providing decent health care in decent surroundings and preventive screening for the killers of the people, cancer, hypertension, which is pressure, diabetes, which is sugar, and reducing the toll that those diseases are wreaking on our people by screening for it early so we can nip it in the bud. We are on Jamaica. Comrades, are you on that mission with me? Are you on that mission to save Jamaica? Are you on that mission to ensure that we get 3 seats in Portmore? Are you on a mission to ensure that Raymond Price comes to Parliament in the House of Representatives of Parliament for East Central St. Catherine? You sound like you're ready. And so I close by saying, power to the people. To the people I say, one love, comrades. The word bless you all.
Right? I saw them you stay over Portmore. Why we missed that one day? We miss it.
Past, history, heritage, and culture is like a tree without root. Words from the great man Marcus Messiah Garvey.
PNP, are you me come about, you know? Every time the Jamaican Labour Party look about the progress of this country, want to take time come. Some are go charge for corruption.
What?
Oh yes.
Wait. Yo, how comes we never see that clip here? When the right time comes, some are go charge for corruption. What are they?
Time come. Some are go charge for corruption.
Come back, Maggie. Yeah, son. Oh, hold on. Oh, I missed them thing here. People.
Bad mind and
people. Hey.
From day one about this arrangement.
Not just the PNP, George.
Yes. What I'm itemizing them. Cafe has also had its say. I detect, though, weak civil society support for the position, and I'm wondering if that is influenced by the fact that the office as it existed under Bishop Blair and under Mrs. Parchment Brown, that the office holder was rendered weak and ineffective because the sanctions they had at their disposal were almost as resilient as a styrofoam plate. No power to do anything.
So that if you are a government into strong governance, how would you resolve it?
Strengthen the office.
You would strengthen the office. You wouldn't abolish it or subsume it under another institution.
But that's why I'm afraid.
But do recall,
yes,
though, it is very important for you to know that in spite of the fact that there were not sanctions, people took it very seriously.
Right.
I attended with persons from my political party who were summoned by the political ombudsman, and they were not happy about it at all. And she paid, both political parties would be present. She played a mediative role.
Yes.
And we usually left there feeling that we had been dealt with fairly and that the issues which we had confronted had been resolved.
Wow. Senator Scott Martley. We can't wait to see that full interview there. I don't think they wanna go on.
Big cook, big niche, we are big thief. Glass boot.
You know what I'm saying? My name for BF. My name for BFB.
Really can't do nothing. Big body.
Government, is it from the government perspective?
The government alone really can't do nothing. Big body, this is no answer. And them are the only person who can go in and say, yo, this need to fix.
Yeah.
You understand?
And how active are they in it, in the case?
It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
So
because is it government?
Enough said. Alright. Let me see if we can find that clip here. Are we outside there? Hold on. Alright, see that now? When the right time come, there I go. Wow. Me feel away. Age of Vinci. Come let me crush the road to thee.
And give Delano that seat, he would choose to give it. And then so they're not even so they get little understanding and beg God for little wisdom to understand what is really happening. Stop telling the people about economy because the economy didn't grow. That is a blatant lie, brother. That is a blatant lie. This man out here is demanding Jamaican people and begging Jamaican people to give him a third term. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? What you do for the people of Jamaica? You don't do nothing for the people of Jamaica.
So they really put out this article here. PM points to the economy management as a reason for JLP 13. So hold on. So the teacher did not get paid on time. The accountability where our resources are concerned, which is our tax dollars, is not being accounted for properly. Trillions of dollars is unaccounted for. So you now pay a bill them and we don't know where the money actually go because we not on a receipt. How is that good economics? Somebody make that make sense to me. Where they do that at? Where them do that?
You're not doing nothing for the people of Jamaica. You're not doing nothing for the poorer class. Everything you do, look what you do, Andrew Wellness. You take taxpayer money. Remember, you know, the taxpayer, them, you know, we are pay NHT, you know. Remember, Jamaican people pay NHT and then pay tax. You take NHT money, build up too much houses, and I sell them for you 50 million, 30 million, 40 million, 60 million, and you know the minimum wage worker cannot afford those houses. So what kind of reward you talk about? What kind of reward you're talking about? Remember, say all you interested in, you know, are investors and stakeholders in Andrew Honest. And them alone, they make happy, you know. That's why you see them back you. Because you make them happy and you make the small business in Jamaica suffer. You make the small business in Jamaica suffer. And you say, uno small business people, you say, uno need to vote out Andrew Honest. Uno need to vote out Andrew Honest. Because Andrew Honest no business with the small business. Andrew Wellness no business with them. So we need to vote out Andrew Wellness. Likewise, the teachers, the doctors, and the nurses. Because of pure promise, this man promised.
Nikita, big up.
Pure promise. And a promise is a comfort to a fool. We have to wise up now at 2025. We can't allow them every day to come out and chat their rubbish. I promise with this, I promise with that. And then I come and tell you, we say, we for reward him. You see him bright and out of order? After I take NHT money, what are we pay? Yeah? I'm going to build how much houses and sell the houses then for 60 million, 50 million. We for reward you? They come like a crazy, Andrew Holness. They come like a crazy. The people hear this.
Look what one! Look what is happening in the watch market! Look what one! Look on it! Look on it! Look on it! Look on it! Look on the wickedness! Look on it! Look! Three policemen! Look! Look what I'm going to the woman! Look what I'm going to the woman! Woman! Look what is in our vehicle! This the president's office! Wicked! Father! Now I'm not putting on them! And I miss none of them back! When I miss them batch number! What are the wicked? A woman! What are wicked? A woman! What are wicked?
One thing me know, you know, it appears that the Jamaican police don't discriminate. Hey, mama, come here, man. It appears it appears that the Jamaican police don't discriminate, because it appears in this video that this woman is being dragged and abused physically. It appears that them not discriminate. Man and woman can get it in a Jamaica, man. They're in the wrong place at the wrong time. I have the wrong, and buck up the police for the wrong vibes, and you see what go on. You remember good. The man don't discriminate. Man, you have a woman like a rag doll a while ago to blows off. You know the hard one. Tomorrow, you know. But we don't say that. Wait, who is? What that lady looks so familiar?
My wisdom warriors.
Looks like she get pepper spray.
Deal with the people. You know, see how the police and deal with the citizens. And not once in a year Andrew Holness ever come out and condemn it. Not once. They keep coming out and telling the police them to double down. That means they have to continue with all these things what them do to the citizens. So if that not open up on our eye, Jamaican people, I don't know what else I got open up on our eye. Seriously. If this not open up on our eye, I don't know what else can open up on our eye. Seriously. Because if we really vote Andrew Holness in, no me know say we not even like on ourselves. Yeah man, no me know say we not like on ourselves. Seriously. Mighty God, may I tell us that these police, they're terrible. They're terrible, my wisdom warriors. Can you imagine them own people them are dealing with like this? That's why I always encourage everybody to stand together. I always encourage you to stand together and unite, because police not protect citizens. I tell you all the while, police never yet protect citizens. Who wanna take the police to protect? You wanna see Andrew Holness. Notice when Andrew Holness up and down, one bag of police there behind him. One bag of police, one bag of man. You wanna notice when Marky G apart, nobody know the behind Marky G. Nobody know the behind Marky G. More you see one lady and two man more while. But just check Andrew Holness. We have to get rid of these people. We have to get rid of them.
The citizens them have go through it. Enough people don't want to speak out. A lot of people don't want to speak out because they are scared. How can you have a government and your people they're afraid of you? That means there's no democracy in the country. And I kept saying it from the people they're afraid to speak out, and you hear them I say, I don't answer nothing here, I don't want Andrew to do me this, or I don't want the government to do me this, or the police to do me this. That means there is no democracy in the country. There's no freedom of speech. There is none whatsoever. Anyway, my people, we have a video with Damian Crawford, and I tell us that Damian Crawford cross right now because nationwide I get on him nerves, my wisdom warriors. Here, this.
Please, the nationwide we are campaigning. I want to bring this on the news. Nationwide is campaigning for the children. And people must listen it with that understanding. I see nationwide ask Mark Golding a question. Me over there talk to myself. And nationwide ignore Mark Golding answer. And carry me. Don't say me say, me late but me reach. The interviewer say, I have a question from Mark Golding. Mark Golding moved to the podium and hold the mic. He asked a crazy question that a man who is in banking did not consider cost. His entire training is around cost. Remember before Mark Golding talk and Julian? Nationwide kept saying, PMP not the ideas. PMP don't have any idea. How whole a party with 3,000 people could have no idea? You could have said we don't have no good one. But 3,000 people must have one. Remember the first time I to talk, them say was young and bright, and Manchester and come and take off bright and saying young, you know. So nationwide was saying PMP not the idea. PMP not the, when we box them with idea. They say we can't cost it. So when we present the cost, they say but Crawford so we late but we reach. How that reaching at this?
Try move the box, no?
Listen to me now, man. It's a Crawford say we late. Big headline.
Man, plug you out and put the box there.
So I said to them that education is a way to it.
My wisdom warriors. Let me tell you something.
Why people me are moving? The word is loving. Not even know say Damian Crawford burn out nationwide. But rightfully so. Because them are going with BS skullduggery. They're not ready. They're supposed to be top media, but and they're supposed to be, you know? But it clears it clear what them are do. You see what I do? But big up on yourself, I'm out. Peace and blessings. The word is love. That is it.